Hi guys, I'm back again and welcome to another Elliott Waves on Cryptos. We're going to have a quick look on BTC and Ethereum today. You well know that the truth is I haven't really been posting much. That's because I've really moved things to Telegram. If you want to join, feel free to send me an email. An email as well. My information, contact details are on the About section on YouTube, but I'll prefer if you just send me a Telegram direct message and I will be more than happy to add you there. Daily updates, 2-3 videos a day, a lot of charts with analysis, with projections, with invalidations and other things that you can definitely find adding value to your analysis. So with that said, today we're going to have a quick look on BTC and also Ethereum. I have done a few changes to take into consideration for the past few moves because we are moving higher, we are a little bit bullish, and I believe and don't think that I am to be called a bear or something. I think that this rally is going to be finding a top fairly soon. I'm personally trading, so I'm not a bear or a bull. I'm bear when markets are falling, I'm bull when markets are going up. So none of the analysis is to be, of course, to be seen as investment advice. It's purely educational. I'm here to analyze using Elliott waves, and I show you my experience and knowledge on the charts. So enjoy the video, and should you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment on the YouTube comments section. If in case you do like the video, I would appreciate it if you like and subscribe as well, so you don't miss these rare nowadays videos that I'm doing. So without further ado, let's jump to the charts and take it from there. Okay guys, so we're going to start of course with BTC. If you remember, I was looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? That has now actually elongated quite a big time to assume it's going to be a wave 4. And another note here is that my wave 4, obviously we've got a break over this base channel, which means that that's unlikely to be a 4 any longer. With that said, my medium term pattern over here does not change. Let me fix this. Yeah, my medium-term pattern does not change. I'm still expecting, we've seen the expanded flat over here finishing, and now we're going for wave X, and then we'll continue lower down for wave Y, which means to me this is a double 3 pattern, guys. A double 3 can be a combination, flat and a flat, zigzag and a flat, zigzag and a triangle or whatever. But for now, not all combinations of course are possible. For now, I'm looking for a flat. Yeah, I'm using for a double zigzag here in a wave X, and we'll be expecting another leg down fairly soon. Now, where is this soon, as I call? Since we've done W, we pull our Fibonacci tool over here, guys, to the downside, and we'll go from all the way to the beginning down to wave 5. Yeah, beginning of wave 1. You're going to see that we've broken the 50 Fibonacci. Okay, so not only we did the channel, but we also did the 50 Fibo. And it looks like to me that we're going to be heading up for the 48. And another reason I changed my outlook here is that it's very likely that wave 1 is going to be penetrated, which means, and would want that to be the case, that impulse downside 5 waves not likely to be the case. It will be a case where an ending diagonal could ensue, but then look at this shape, doesn't really look much diagonal. So 48 might be our level. Yeah, 48. Why? Because this is a 61-point Fibonacci retracement of the downside leg. What else we can do is go all the way down, guys. Measure W, X, and look at where this is taking us. You see the 161 we're already done. So the next level to do is the 200, which is 47K, pretty much where we went. And then after that, we can look at 2618, which is very close to the 54K, which is this sort of deep in wave X. That would be the case, of course. Some might say that, well, if we're going to do A, B, and C, we might as well just call this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as well, right? And we're just going to turn bullish. Well, it is possible, guys. I'm not saying it's not possible, but my analysis tells me, and if we look at the longevity of this correction as well, that there is, at the moment at least, more chances that we're going to see another low rather than move straight up. I might be wrong, and don't take this granted, but currently, and as we move towards 40K or even up to 55 or so, we can still see this as a correction to the downside. We've managed to get an impulse out of here, a triangle as well, and we're getting another impulse, but it doesn't look as impulsive as we would want. We don't see those straight lines up. There is a lot of multi-structures, right, which seem to suggest that there is a lot of buying and selling. There is a lot of volatility, and it also suggests that there is the downside still remains. Maybe I don't want to say intact, but still remains. Now, what else we can do since we've done the 200 and all that stuff over here? Let's do the A and the B. And look at this. My 61.8 is pretty much where we stopped. Let me actually check if this is my A. My A is here. My B is here. My 1 is here. That's good. So we're looking at 38 done, 61.8 done. And next one comes the 51. The 52K, which is the 100 Fibonacci extension. Yeah. And before, we can also do the 78.6, which comes at 48K or so, which is the 61.8 sort of retracement cluster. Okay, so the next levels to watch, guys, are the 48K, 48, 40, then we'll go to 52, and then we'll go to 55. Okay, and it's possible that we're going to see that taking place. Okay, it's possible that we're going to see this move to the upside continuing. Don't forget, wave C is usually 100 Fibo of wave A when we're looking at corrections. Okay, which means that, what was it, the 55 was it or something? It's very possible. Okay, hold on. Now we're about the 49 or something. Okay, this is where it was, which is very good level for the current sort of move that we're looking, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've got the 3 over here. I'm expecting a 4, and then I'm expecting a 5, and we'll see how that pans out. Now, if of course we don't see prices falling and we continue higher up impulsively with volumes increasing, because volumes are important, yeah, then we're going to continue higher. When we get to a level where my A and B, yeah, are going to give me like prices that they are moving above the 52K, which is the 100 Fibo, then I will start considering that might be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 instead. But until then, I remain a little bit more, that the bearish leg is coming soon. Okay. And then again, I'm expecting prices to go anywhere between the 34 and 38, but of course it will depend on how deep the retracement is also. Okay, because that target is indeed calculated from our correction in cycle wave 2, yeah, in cycle wave 2, yeah, but we also need to take into account the depth. Maybe it's going to be a nice cluster around this area somewhere when we get this correction completed. Now on Ethereum, a similar approach here, guys, but you well know we don't have a flat here, so that is going to be an A wave. And I've got my B over here, and I've got the C over here for my W. And then we've got a W, X, and Y again. Yeah. This is a double zigzag, and looks like, it has a different structure than BTC, of course. But again, we can expect 3, 4, and 5. Okay, in this particular case, and it might be a case where 3 over here was already done, because we've got this sort of breakout, like the false break that gives us the 5th wave. So 4th and 5th, and then that will be it, perhaps, who knows. Now, if we do a similar measure from top to bottom, look at this. In this scenario, you can see that Ethereum has broken the 61.8 and Bitcoin hasn't. Obviously, that means that Ethereum is a bit more bullish than Bitcoin, and that's obvious, and that's expected due to the latest update that we've seen in the blockchain as well. So 58.6 next, 3572. It's very likely. If we take into account that we expect at least another leg up as well, then that might be well the case. Now, let's do a similar Fibo over here. Obviously, the levels are a bit different. We're going to go with a longer view first. We go to 1618, which is a cluster that is being actually currently tested. It was tested at above the 3K. And then we go to 2. Okay, and the 2 is 3483, very close to 3572. That's a cluster again. Okay, pay attention to these numbers and keep a note about these numbers. Okay, 1618, where is it? 1618, there we go. And now what else we can do is check what's going on in this upside move. Oh, excuse me. A and B. Yeah, and we see exactly at the 61.8 is where we finished. Yeah, but due to the structure in the internal one, I'll be expecting another leg up, and this is where we can perhaps get to the 3500s, which is a very big zone for me. Very big zone for me, guys. Okay, now if we turn lower, it really depends on how we're going to move, right? So what we can do over here, since we've got W and X, guys, we can go from, actually no W and X, I would just say A and B over here. We can start from down there, go all the way to B and all the way to A. Okay, and if we remain with this channel, obviously it's going to be sort of biased up, but we might get a rejection right here. But I would draw this channel and I would really pay attention to what's going on in the median line and also at the bottom of the channel, because if we see a break and a confirmation with a retest, then most likely we're going to turn. Okay, so this will be it for this video, guys. Actually, before I go, let me tell you that in terms of Ethereum, well, we really need to see the this fresh low pretty much below W, but it's not really necessary that we're gonna go to any certain level. If I recall correctly, my wave 2 in the primary degree is it's not as, it's actually quite deep. So the anywhere between 23 and 38.2 is going to be is going to suffice for this particular leg to the downside. But let me do a bit more analysis on this, and next time I'll get back to you on that one, because right now I didn't really look at the longer term. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll speak again fairly soon. And as I said before, do not forget, I'm on Telegram now. You can find me in the about section, send me a message or an email, and I will add you to the group with pleasure.